I don't actually script these videos. I don't do anything like that. If you think about it, I'm just a random person, a normal person that makes videos online. I've got my own life, I've got my own week, my day, and I'm sure you have the same, of course. You've got your own life, you wake up, you do what you have to do, you either go to work, you go to school, I don't know what you do. But you're your own person, and I'm just some guy on the internet that you either stumbled upon this video or continuously watch. I appreciate that. But I'm just some random guy. It's not like I'm over exaggerating my for the camera. Like this is genuinely just a camera. Like I'm speaking to right now. I've got my microphone. I'm chilling. I always normally make these videos when I'm just about to go to the gym or just after the gym because I feel like I'm just peaceful at this kind of stage. And I basically share the kind of thoughts that I have on a weekly basis. So, you know, different kind of ideas, themes, thoughts that come into my life through different people I meet, through interactions, experiences, and I like to kind of take that on board and reflect, add a twist in the sense like how can I gain from it? How can I grow from it? And then just share it online. And I feel like there are a lot of like-minded people that have subscribed to this channel or that watch this channel, and obviously you're one of them. But I'm kind of grateful for that, to be honest, to be able to just be myself, make videos. And I know this is not the conventional way that YouTube or YouTubers are. Like, if you want to be like a big YouTuber, you kind of have to be over kind of animated, special effects, sounds, music, all that kind of stuff. And I think I can definitely do that. I've got my own main channel, but this one is just real. This is just literally just me. Like it's completely raw, unedited, authentic, and I like that. I really do. It makes me feel like I am at peace because I can just completely be myself. Last week I had some really cool conversations with just people, and these are the kind of ideas and the themes and some things and thoughts that I've had for a while now. And only when sometimes when you speak to someone, right, it just clicks because either they've also experienced this or they've also think about this a lot, and they can kind of share their perspective and just suddenly like I don't know what it is, but suddenly just hits you. I feel like it's the same thing every day. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but not even a good thing either. But it's just the same thing every day, and it's easy to be lost in it. That's what I mean. It's easy to be, you're working the same kind of tasks day in, day out, and you can like your job, of course. I mean, I do, but you can like it, whatever. But like, I feel like I love making videos, and I think that would be amazing to do full time. I've not really spoken about this. I don't know if I wanted to take this down that avenue, to be honest, this video. But oh well. Um, yeah, that would be kind of cool, I think, because I've just realized, like, for me, that is something that really brings me, like, true, don't want to use the word happiness, but true fulfillment. And I feel good when I do it. And I feel like it's not even just for me, it's not me feeling good necessarily, but also like when I'm sharing these thoughts and I hear from you as well, that you know what, this is something that you also face, that this is something that is a common thing. And then some people say, oh wow, you've actually explained this in a way and like I can take this on board and help me. I feel like that is so powerful, and I'd love to do more of that on a regular basis. And I'm gonna try just make as much content, share as many kind of things that have got been going on in my life that I can share to you. Do you know what? This is like my 103rd video on this channel, and I feel so comfortable. like just chilling, talking. I feel so at ease just making videos now. And because sometimes, like, if you think about it, like when you whip out a camera, at least for the first couple of videos, I did feel like, oh man, there's definitely a camera there. But I didn't realize like you're actually watching this video right now. Like, even though I'm talking to a camera, you are watching this video and choosing to interact. I didn't clock this at first because it's just, like, I felt like, yeah, I was being authentic, but I wasn't really like, I don't know, I wasn't really being 100% authentic. Like, I was probably being like a very high 90s, but as soon as I turn off the camera, like, it's just a small part of me, it's just that I'd like to kind of, that I wasn't really sharing, if that makes sense. Just a very small part. And it wasn't intentionally, it was completely unintentionally, but it was purely because of the fact that there's a camera right there. But now, 100 videos plus later, I feel like this is easy. Whether I turn the camera on or turn the camera off, it would just be completely 100% this. And again, that thing just came with time. Like, you can go back to my first video or my first couple of videos on this channel and just see, like, the difference in me being comfortable just speaking. And that goes for anything that you do, really. Like, this is what I realize as well. Like, whether you think you're good at something or you think you're not good at something, it's simply because you just haven't had the time to indulge and to be with that thing, whatever skill, whatever thing it is. And I think that's super important. Like, when you're in your 20s, you have zero experience, like, in reality, if you think about it. Whether you're at work, whether you're at school, like, you are young. And the only way to be experienced is to get outside of your comfort zone and to really embrace just the actual kind of different skills and kind of really go in all in on those skills so that you can develop and enhance them. That's pretty much it. And I wanted to link it back because, earlier on I was talking about kind of being in that one system. You wake up, literally, I just wake up, go to work, come home, work on videos, go to bed. Wake up, go to work, come home, make videos, go to bed. Every day. Weekends, it kind of changes. I might see some friends, or obviously I don't have to go into work, so I just do a lot more video work, YouTube work. But pretty much that is it, right? And I like that. I'm not saying I don't like that. I like that for sure. But I can see how if I didn't have YouTube, or if I wasn't making YouTube videos, my life would be so different because I'd just be waking up, going to work, come home. I don't even know, probably just watch some TV and go to bed. Like, I wouldn't really have a full purpose, if that makes sense. Now, you could say work is your purpose, fair enough. Then, but for me, I don't know. It's not really for me. Like, it's not my purpose. And I think purpose itself is it's a very fluid word because it's very, first of all, subjective, right? And a lot of people will say, "Oh, I don't know my purpose," and whatever. And yeah, that's another thing, but you need to truly ask yourself, like, what is it do I really want? Like, the way I see it, I always think to myself, when I'm about 30, 35, where do I really want to be in the next 10 years? Like, where do I really want to be? And then just go back, reverse yourself backwards. Like, you might not know your purpose now, but if you know what your dream life would look like, I'm sure you can write that down. You can't tell me that you don't know what your dream life would look like. Everyone has desires, ambitions. You might not know where you specifically, what you specifically want to be doing, fair enough. But how would your dream life look like? Your day-to-day life. If you were to write a nice detailed, I don't know, page on the breakdown of your dream life day in the life of your dream life, then you exactly know where you would want to be, and then you can reverse kind of engineer that backwards. And that's what I've done on. I just made a Notion page, and literally from the moment I wake up till the moment I go to bed, I've written down exactly what I want to be doing. And obviously, it's very different to my current lifestyle, but at least you know that kind of end goal. You've got that in mind, and you can reverse engineer it and try and find the steps in the middle to get there. But the key thing is, if you don't know what that looks like, right, and you're going through life at the moment, whether you go to school, come back, play some games, watch some TV, and then go to sleep, repeat, or wake up, go to work, blah blah blah, etc., come back, sleep, continue. If that doesn't align with your dream life, which I'm probably sure it doesn't, then you don't have that awareness to get out of that system. And that's what hit me. Like literally last week, I was just talking to some people that are a few years older than me. They were explaining like how the kind of the corporate world, or like the how companies are run and stuff. And I just was so interested. I was just really like listening in, trying to understand. Like, wait a minute, I am in this position at the moment, but I have the power to change that. But yeah, it just comes from awareness of your surroundings, awareness of your thinking and yourself, and how you fit in that whole puzzle. Don't waste your 20s, I think. Just don't waste it. And honestly, like, I know people will probably say to me, when I try to explain this, especially to my friends, you know, you gotta live life with as happy as you can be, whatever. But do you know what it is? It's not like I'm saying don't be happy, of course. I'm just saying break from the system if you want to be broken from the system. If you want, like, it's so hard to kind of explain this because the thing is, right, I'm saying a lot right now. I haven't structured this video whatsoever. This is just me just speaking. But what I'm trying to say is, like, if you're not truly happy or not happy, if you're not truly fulfilled in the place you want to be, like you have your end goal, if you're not there, then no matter what activities, what dopamine, I don't know, dopamine craving activities you might be doing now will not actually satisfy that. And when you get to that stage in 10 years' time and you look back, and I'm not gonna lie, if that was me, no matter how many trips I go on this year, no matter what kind of foods I've experienced or tried, and I will not be happy at the end of the day when I look back. Like, yeah, I could say, yeah, I've been to these places, I'm doing this, blah blah blah. But if my position is basically like nowhere near my end, my dream day in the life, if my day in the life then is nowhere near my dream day in the life, then I can bet you that I will not be fulfilled whatsoever. I think that's it, to be honest. Yeah, pretty much. That was I really wanted to talk about that. I'm pretty sure I could have made that a nicer video, in the sense like I could have pretty much, if I was to write it out, script or like whatever, could have broken it down a bit nicely. But you know what? In this channel, we just do all unfiltered videos like this. Keep it real. Go with the flow. That's really what I wanted to say. Yeah. Another thing, actually, I could make this a separate video. How are we doing for time? 16 minutes. Now I'll make it as a separate video.